The Due Process Clause under the 14th Amendment states that, quote, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws, unquote. What does that have to do with anything now? I'm glad you asked. I'm sure you heard about the leaked documents from the Supreme Court. Those documents reveal that the Supreme Court has ruled that it will be constitutional for states to restrict women's reproductive rights. So, is this about abortion? No. This is about the right to privacy and the Equal Protection Clause under the 14th Amendment. Roe v. Wade is the 1973 Supreme Court decision that ruled that the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution provides a, quote, right to privacy, unquote, that protects a pregnant woman's right to choose whether to have an abortion. The impending Supreme Court decision will end Roe v. Wade as we know it today. For me, this decision goes far beyond the abortion debate and hits at the heart of the Due Process Clause and the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. People think that this is about abortion. It's not. It's about a whole bunch of other things. The 14th Amendment defines citizenship and lays out constitutional federal protections for citizens. This is key because before the Civil War, those protections didn't exist for people of color and women, regardless of their color or race. This ruling could undermine constitutional rights to privacy and throw into question every other decision involving the notion of privacy. For everyone who believes the government has no business in your bedroom, this puts the government in bed with you. Whether or not women have reproductive freedom will depend on what state she lives in. Some states want to go so far as to forbid pregnant women from leaving restrictive states to seek an abortion. This sounds an awful lot like the Fugitive Slave Act to me. Look it up. On Mother's Day, I attended a rally at the Utah State Capitol. I wore a shirt that read the 14th. I also carried a placard that read the 14th. When I explained my shirt, I did so by bringing up Brown versus Board of Education. People looked at me like, what? This was not the first time this has happened. I made the assumption that people knew, one, what Brown versus Board of Education was, and two, why it was important to the 14th Amendment. I was wrong. To understand the consequences of this impending decision, you have to understand how we got here. To do that, you have to go way back to 1857 and to a man named Dred Scott.